Hi guys, Makeup and Young here. I have a filter on because I am super sick right now and I just am super red. But I asked you guys last night if you wanted to see my room because I'm redesigning it, and then if you also wanted me to talk through what I was going to be doing with it and what my plans were. And so many of you were like, yes sis, give me the tea, I want to see that room. So today, since I'm sick and I don't really feel like doing a ton of makeup, we are going to be doing a little tour of my room, and then I'm also going to be updating you on what I want to do with my room and why I'm redesigning it right now. So real quick before we get into it, I just wanted to talk about what's going on with my room. Now, I originally never really cared about what my room was going to look like because I had it in my head that I was just ready to go once I got into college and I was just going to kind of leave. But dorms in colleges are really expensive, and getting an apartment in Los Angeles is really expensive, and I am trying my hardest to save my parents the burden of going into debt, and I'm trying to save myself from debt because I don't want to live that life. So I decided that I would most likely, unless I get a super amazing offer, be staying here and commuting to whatever LA college that accepts me. Another reason I can't really choose dorms is because of my severe skin issues. Choosing a dorm would essentially make me break out a lot in eczema. Just the beginning of this year, going back to school, I broke out in eczema that was almost psoriasis-like, where it was just constant bleeding, constant cracking, and that's due to being around a lot of people and a lot of germs, which isn't necessarily a horrible thing because you kind of have to do that when you live in a society. But being on a college campus where I have to live in a dorm and I have to sleep in a bed that other people have slept on, I have to be around people constantly, even when I go to bed, which is when I do my night routine and my skincare and just clean my entire body from all the toxins in my environment, it would not be great for me to be living with a person and have that going on. I also do have gastrointestinal issues, which are from birth, but they are essentially not comfortable to be around people all the time, and at night when I'm doing my skincare and when I'm taking care of my body, I do not feel comfortable being around people because that's just a really personal thing for me to have to deal with every single day. And aside from my family and maybe the possible family that I might have in the future, I don't want to have to go through that every single day because to me it's really personal. Essentially, dorms are out of the question, and that's great because in a lot of cities, for a lot of kids who are not going to Los Angeles, dorms are actually more expensive than just renting an apartment or rooming with other people. Not in Los Angeles! So in Los Angeles, it's super expensive to live. So my plan is to kind of get my setting here while commuting for 2 years. And then when I'm ready and I am financially able to get an apartment in Los Angeles, then I will move into Los Angeles and do my schooling from there and hopefully go into a higher university from there. Which leads me with my room situation. So my room situation I never really cared about. I always just kind of left it in my middle school emo years until I kind of figured that I was going to be staying here for a little bit longer than I essentially thought. Although I do have kids moving out that are my age or a little bit older who say that they want to room with me, it's still just because of my issues. I'm kind of iffy about it, even if it is in San Diego. I would rather just be in a comfortable position while I'm going to college because I'm going to need that stability if I'm going to be studying my butt off in college. So due to all that, I have been kind of slowly but surely redesigning my room to make it more livable for me, to kind of move all the stuff out that I was essentially going to put into an apartment and make it part of my room. I've cleared out a lot, and I've also just made it feel a lot more fun for myself. I have a really girly aesthetic for the last 2 years. I've been really loving pink and diamonds and really pretty things. So I've been really incorporating that in the way I've been designing my room. And of course, it's not perfect. I can't do a full redesign, but just these small changes have made it so much better for me to live in. And I have a lot more that I want to do with it. So let's get into what I've done. So since this is a makeup channel, let's start with my little makeup station. Now she hasn't changed a ton, but just the little things that I've added have helped so much with organizing all of my makeup. So the first thing I want to talk about is just a little bit right here. This is my organizer. I have my American jewelry in here, my Indian jewelry in here, and then all of my backup supplies like toner in here. And then I have this. So this is my little face station. This is where I have most of my face stuff. So I have my setting sprays, my primers, I have my powder, I have my thick foundations and my cream makeup. This is where I keep all of my concealers. This is where I keep my light makeup for when I'm not having a really bad breakout. This is where I keep my palette concealers, so they're on a big block. And also currently my lashes, because as you've seen in my Instagram, I've been getting into lashes a lot lately. I finally found a glue that hasn't hurt my eyes. And then I also have a bunch of highlight palettes. Come into this area, I have my brush sets. This is where I keep a lot of my eyeliner. So this is all eyeliner and eyebrows. This is all mascaras. This is all stuff that I use on my eczema when it's super bad on my face. So like small primers that I can spot treat. And then also all of my lip pencils. Over here I have all of my palettes. So this is all my thick palettes, and then these are all of my smaller palettes built up, as well as some of my circular palettes. And then in here I just keep jewelry that I know I wear on a daily basis. Over here I have my other little organizer. So this is just basic, like, you know, contour kits, a few highlighters, mostly contour. This is where I keep all of my glue and my glitter. Oh, in you go. This is where I keep all of my mattes. So after blush, we have all of my singular colorful eyeshadows, and then we have all of my highlighting kind of lighter neutral shade eyeshadows. And then in here, I finally got a lipstick organizer, so I have all of my lipstick organized into little sets, and then on the sides I have all of my lip glosses. And then when you get down here, this is for my hair. So I have curly to straight hair. It just kind of depends on how thick it grows out, because I have very thick hair. So the longer it grows, the more damaged it becomes, and it gets really straight. So this is for when I have straight hair, and this is for when I have curly hair. Over here I have all of my kind of more cosplay and then also special effects makeup. And then over here is just where I keep all of my on the go, like I have to get my makeup off of me fast kind of wipes. And then just a few things that I use when I film or when I wash my brushes. I like to like take mason jars, clean them out really good, and then reuse those, so I'm not having to buy like a ton of new stuff. I like to reuse things a lot. Coming above that, we actually have a lot of my hair pieces. So I keep all my scrunchies right here for a perfect access, but I also have this, which I just made. This is a long strand, which I can keep all my bows on. I have actually been collecting bows now for maybe, oh God, 2 years. And I had to get rid of most of them because they were just really old, but these are the few pieces that I've kept, and I'm trying to buy new ones. I also have 3 flower crowns up here. I have one more, but it's an accent piece. And then I also have my barrettes. I've been getting really into barrettes because your girl's bangs are really long. Now this is the wall that I'm really proud of. I have been trying to find a way to give myself more like a YouTuber-esque wall, and then also just find a way to bring joy into my life. And nothing brings me more joy than just seeing happiness and makeup and my own kind of success, which is a little narcissistic, but it's also like, hey, look, on a bad day when you're feeling down, like, you can look towards this wall and see what you've accomplished. So I have some of my favorite makeup over here, as well as some of my greatest influencers, and I'm going to keep making these. I'm actually going to fill this entire other set up with a bunch of these little cutout boards. And then I also have a lot of my little cutouts that pop up, actually. And then I also have a picture that my really good friend drew of me that I wanted to really highlight in my room because it's one of my favorite pictures of myself. Next to everything, we have my about, and it has my whole little spiel, which is also on my website, about me being a makeup artist in San Diego. We have makeup for all, every color and every background, every love, and just seeing that every day motivates me to put on a good fresh face of makeup.
Can count the years on one hand that we've been together. I need the other one to hold you, make you feel better. It's not a walk in the park to love each other.
So in the future, I would really like to have a bigger vanity set with a ton of storage units so that I can get all this stuff off the ground. None of the stuff that I use on the ground or on my personal vanity set is stuff that I use on my clients. I actually have, so everything that I use on my clients is actually up here. I have a few of these. This is my that's my Gucci Couture luggage case, but I also have a few other kind of like big luggage bags that I use on all my clients. So that's only makeup that I use on them. I don't use any of my personal makeup on my clients, but I would still like to have a more professional looking setup for when I do makeup, just for myself, because it would make me feel good, and then it also would make me feel really good to not have anything on the ground. We're just gonna go to this side of the room. We have this is my little menu of all the stuff I do on my website. This is also all my social media. They're just cute little cutouts that I decided to put up instead of just leaving them in the garage to be all sad. This is a crown. It lights up. It actually works as my nightlight. This is my vision board. I did highlight it with a few accent pieces, but I made this a few months ago and it still stands. It has all the beautiful things that I want in life, all the beautiful things that I love, and all the beautiful things that I am. So if you didn't know this about me, I freaking love books. This entire area and then everything in here is just artwork and books. I had to kind of wind down my collection when I moved here, but I'm getting back into getting my collection up. So that entire area is just dedicated to my books and things that I am happy with. I have little cute items over here to kind of give it that little bit of burst of flavor and cute, and kind of like, a little piece of me that makes it an accent piece. And then this little box right here, this is my happiness box. So this is full of stuff that are really good memories for me. So a lot of pictures, a lot of family members are in here. And this is just my box. I open it up when I need it. And then this is actually where I keep all of my hoop earrings and my chokers and my bangles, which I wear a lot, but I kind of wanted to keep them out of my storage bin because it was just too much jewelry. So I kind of made it into a little bit of an accent piece.
'Cause after all this time, I'm still into you. I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you. And baby, even on our worst nights, I'm into you. Let 'em wonder how we got this far, 'cause I don't really need to wonder at all, after all this time.
Over here is my dresser. My parents were actually going to throw it away, and then I said, you know what, I really need a way to organize all of my little trinket items. And I like begged them, like, can I please have it? And my mom was like, yes, you may have it. So up top, I just have some really cute decorational masks and like little hair pieces. I'll probably use them in a video, but up here, first story, I have all of my stationery. So if you didn't know, I am a big fan of stationery. When I move out into my own place, I'll probably have an entire room dedicated to stationery. And then under that, I have all of my candles, kind of cute items. This is my Drama Llama Award. I also have a lot of really nice notes that people have given me. And then I have my 2 girls from my 15th quinceañera. Under after all that, I have all of my skincare items. So I needed a way to get them all out of my bin, which is now my replace bin, but now it's all of this was in there. So in this basket, I have all of my prescription medications, such as, Eucrisa or whatever. And then I have all of these, which are my perfumes, my lotions, all of my masks. I have all of my little smaller ones, like hotel sized in here. I have my Castile soap. I have my bath bombs, my EOs, my creams. Everything I need is right in this little area. This bottom shelf is things that I still want to do things with. So I still have all of my Parnatium books over here that I want to put up in a nice section, as well as some of my other more religious texts. I have all of my dance and creative art notebooks, and then I have all of this art that people have made for me that I really, really, really want to hang up, especially this one. My friend gave me this for my 18th birthday, and I think it's just beautiful, and I want to find a way to hang it up. I also have the doll that my grandma gave me, which is supposed to be like a resemblance of me. And then I have an American Girl doll who I really want to display, because I was never able to own an American Girl doll, and when I got my hands on her, I was just like, oh, she's mine. Like, I'm taking her.
Recount the night that I first met your mother.
I'm about to show you my favorite part of my room right now, and it's taking me so long to do it, but I'm just gonna show you guys. I got a fridge, y'all. I got a fridge. So this is my new fridge area. I have all of my dry food up here. I have a little cute creative pieces in here. I have my little mini fridge, so it has some food in it already. Not a ton. I need to go grocery shopping. And then I have some of my drinks, like coffee, down here. I also have a thing of wipes, because I want to make sure that I keep this thing clean. And then I have a thing of mugs. I want to end up getting this entire section to just be plates and mugs, and then actually up here get a mug rack, because I want to make sure that I keep these kind of off of here and just put plates on them. And then I also have my board, guys. I haven't used my board in so long, and to be able to have access to it instead of it just being cluttered is so nice. I already have some goals up there. I have some scholarships that I want to apply for. It makes me so motivated to get up and catch the PJs. So over here I just have I want to kind of make this into a flowery area. I want to have more flower decor coming on over here and then up onto this space. And then I also want to get a gold mirror instead with gold embellishments, so that it can really contrast with this and also bring these out somewhere. Going into my closet, this is where I keep all my PJs. This is where I keep all my normal clothes. So I have all of my really nice jackets hanging up right here. I saw this actually in Queer Eye. They do it a lot. I love that show. And then I also have all of my wigs and professional styling tools in here. And then I have this. So this is one of the other big highlights of my room. You walk in and you just see this. This is my little kind of like altar to myself and all the things I've done and all the things I've been and how many times I have felt like a true queen. So I have my Parnatium stuff, I have my prom stuff, I have my quinceañera stuff. This is all just things that really highlight my room and then also just make me smile. Then as you come around, you see more. So I have a little mantra to my sunglasses. This is one of my favorite pairs of sunglasses. I have my little sign that says Lexus Closet. I have this cute little eatery stand. Here I have my little face masks that I use when I go to sleep. I have an entire row of all of the glasses I use because your girl uses a lot. And then I have just a few decorative pieces. I have this one, I have this one, I have all of these. Basically just a nice little area to look at. I don't use a ton of it other than my glasses and these glasses and these little pullovers right here, but I mean, she looks cute, you know? And then the back closet is pretty typical. I have all of my undergarments, I have my dresses and big coats hanging up. I have all of my Indian wear down here because I like to fold it really nice. And that is basically all of my closet.
I'm still into you. I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm into you. And baby, even on our worst nights, I'm into you.
So that's basically the majority of my room right now. I do have this wall. As you can see, I have taken off all of the stickers and just gross stuff that was on it, and now I have these little fairy lights, and I'm hoping to put up shelves right under each of these POW. There's also another one that says, there it is, right there. Just cute little things. Oh, Levy Bear wants to say hi. Hi, bud. Really just want to clean up this wall. I want to install shelving units above my fridge as well, kind of on the side. And then I also want to get a lot of the stuff off of this big shelving area and put them right here where I can grab them. And yeah, and then I also want to get really nice like bins to put in the back of my bed. That's where I have all of my laundry right now. I have been doing my own laundry and all of that, so I want to get better, thicker bins to actually put my laundry in instead of bags. But yeah, I'm not showing you my bed because I want to end up getting a new comforter. This one it's pretty, like it's still the same one. It's just the bottom has gotten kind of gross and crusty because I have cats and I have eczema, and petroleum jelly just stains sheets like no other thing in the world. So that's something I want to do. Oh, I know. That is my room. I hope you got inspired. You know, you don't have to go out on an IKEA binge to have a nice room. You can have a pretty cute, or what I think is cute and aesthetic room while not breaking the bank. I get all of my stuff, honestly, at the 99-cent store. I got that fridge for free. I don't think that you need to really have this immaculate room, especially if you're still a college student or you're still even a high school student. It's really not gonna be beneficial to have that because your life is crazy still and you're still going to school every day. You're not here a lot of the time, you know? So I'm happy with how my room is. There's a lot I want to do, but as far as decorating, I feel like I've come super far from where I've been, and I hope you liked the changes I've made. And if there's anything you want to ask me about how you could change up your room, go ahead. I would love to answer. That is my video, guys. I will be doing more makeup videos soon. I just kind of need to get over this cold real quick. I hope you've been liking the shorts that I've been posting up on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm trying to do them more. And for now, me and Levy say bye-bye.
Live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night.